Hey, my friends, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Sorry about the streaming. We were supposed to do this topic like literally almost 3 days ago, but everything got delayed. Apologies, my friends. Same with 2965. How are you, my friends? Thank you so much for being here. Good morning to all of you. I was supposed to do this live streaming a couple of days ago. Same with 2965, but I got a little delay with my work. Tomorrow we have Zone 5 fight with 3473. With 2965, we have fight yesterday, which I completely almost missed everything. But we're here to review our KvK with 3473. We have great enemies and also great allies. So it's gonna be a very, very competitive KvK, and of course we're gonna end up expecting a lot of kill points in this zone. Skyres, how are you, my friend? So, how's it going, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I hope all of you have a great day. I don't really understand why these freaking lights are making me too shiny, man. I'm doing great, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. Today, I wish I can do streaming a lot more, but it's gonna be a quick streaming, my friends. I have family reunion that I need to go and spend some time, another, precious time with my parents. So first things is we always review every account before we go to fight, right? And now we have new commanders. There is a few armaments that I have, armament chests, and a few materials armament chests as well that I need to get myself prepared. If I do remember, I kind of remember that Levi told me that most likely they're gonna need archers in this KvK. So I'm gonna prepare myself with the archers set. We're gonna have some leaders from 3473 as well and join us in the live streaming later today. We just have art, so it's a very bad timing for me to do streaming with them. But this is the only time that I have available to do streaming. Devil Lord, how are you, my friend? Listen, I know you're having Kingsland in a few, like in 1 hour, right, my friend? Guys, we have the Devils. They have Kingsland today in 1 hour. So I really wish that I can streaming. I'll do streaming because I 100% guarantee you that these guys are gonna be the winners. My good friends the Devils, they always do a great KvK. They're also dominating the what is it? Zone 7. They leave a few one fortress from the enemy ally. Oh no, the ally did it. I mean the enemy did it. But they did a great push these couple of days. What the hell? I'm surprised that the enemy is absolutely... What are they doing? So the enemy from the Nevils are actually pushing right now, just minutes away from the Kingsland. I don't think this is a good strategy, my friends, to be honest. Devil Lord, what do you think about this, my friend? What do you think about this? What are the enemy doing? Is there a purpose why they are doing this? Kingsland is gonna open in 30 minutes, and they sending rallies to the fortress at past 7. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's not even gonna do anything right now. They're literally sending rallies right now. I mean, I'm not sure what they're gonna gain from these guys. I feel like this is the wrong thing to do, especially when you are 30 minutes away from Kingsland. This is very, very bad. So cheers to my good friends from 1900. Trust me, my friends, I know you guys gonna be successful and you guys gonna win. If I come back early today from my family event, I'll definitely stop by and I do streaming for you guys because I really want to see this Kingsland. I know with you guys, Kingsland doesn't. I mean, Kingsland is not as 5 days Kingsland. I most likely it's gonna be like a day or two Kingsland in here. So it hasn't been too much fights in this zone. Hola hermana, hola, espero que estés muy bien. Langit, dímelo, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días. I'm very curious, like why they're doing a rallies right now in Kingsland. I mean, in past 7 when Kingsland is about to be open in a few minutes. Mosquito. Guys, is the music too loud? Please let me know. We also have my friends from 2965. They end up kicking some ass. When I joined the fight, literally I couldn't do anything because the enemy was almost gone. 2965 has an impressive freaking good coordination when it comes to fighting. Look, these guys push the enemy super deep. All KvKs for me came out all at once, my friends. Trust me, I was not expecting this. Thank you for letting me know, my friend. I'll definitely turn up the music down. I was waiting for someone to tell me how the music is. I did, my friend. Please let me know if the music is better now. Guys, if you're planning to take on the new commander, please do not do it. Okay, do not do it. I'm the traits are not crazy. Or we paired that guy with in my account in 75. We paired that guy with Arthur. We also paired that guy with Akiles as main, and also the new commander as main, and it still didn't work, my friends. I'm trading better with Arthur and Achilles and Hugh and John, to be honest. Or if not, um, I mean, invest in that commander. I don't think it's a good idea. I won't invest in my other accounts. Is the music better, my friends? Please, is it good? I just want to make sure, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me know. Because for some reason, I barely hear it. But I don't care if I do hear the music. I just want to make sure that if you guys do, because on my background, I'm hearing this music on my TV, right? But in the computer, I do have a different type of music. So guys, do not get this commander yet. Do not get this commander yet. This commander for me, it's almost like this freaking guy, Belisarius Prime. The only thing that I noticed that this commander is very good is on swarming. I swarm a few flags in 75 and I did trade pretty good. But of course, if you're not gonna be swarming, then don't bother. To be honest, I did try. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Again, friends, I just want to make sure that you understand that that commander, for me, is not a value. I don't. I even with others, they max that guy. We did ask, if how was their trades, and the trades were not good. I'm not sure if we're still doing something wrong with the talent tree, or we're trying to find out where we are missing something from that commander. Because we all thought that he was gonna be a good pairing with Achilles, but it's not. We try Achilles primary, we try the new commander primary, and still give us the same results. Even Achilles primary, I feel like it gave me better traits than the other guy. Arthur and Achilles, forget it. Those two guys are killing it. My traits are insane. All right. So we max Achilles because again, I would definitely use it on the open field with in this tomorrow. And I'm gonna I'm gonna check my marches again. Okay, equipment. I want to make sure that it's in the right. I mean, I don't do need anything else because right now we have the egg. Thank you so much, my friend, for following the channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great weekend. Blessings to all of you, my friends. Armaments is something that I haven't invested as much in this how do you call it, in this account. I'm not have brims on that one. No call one. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. How you been? I hope you're doing great. Guys, in 75, 65 also passed the river finally. So that means that we're in freaking big trouble. They've been fighting very, very freaking great. Us, 75, we did an amazing job defending, but now finally 65 has a breakthrough. Most of the teams are most of the guys. What the hell? Why my lights are so bright like that? I don't really understand. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix my lights because they're so weird. Hold on, my friends. My lights were not that bad before. Now I don't really understand why they're like so messed up. I feel it's my camera more than the lights, to be honest. All right, I think it's better now. I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, let's go back. Yeah, right. That's what I was gonna say, man. I look like super shiny. All right, I think now it looks better, my friends. All right, I think it does look better right now, my friends. Let's see. Uh, You know, it's the freaking camera. Oh my god, look, I had them. Oh gosh. I always screwed up something, guys. I apologize. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good, my friends. No name, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, my friend. How you guys been? Are you guys in this KvK with 3473? Please let me know. I wanna get to know my enemies. All right, I think camera is better now. I wanna get to know my enemies, my friend. So please let me know if you are in this KvK. Man, I have no shoes. Okay, I have no shoes for the infantry, so that means that we need to focus in this right now. This is what I needed to know. When the pass opens in 1875, it's next week, my friend. Holy moly! Look at what Lily did. It's next week, and trust me, we definitely need that pass to be open soon. 65 has gained some very good numbers the past 2 days, and they end up doing amazing. They end up pushing pretty good. So it's a freaking fun KvK, that one. I think we already reached almost close to 4 billion kill points in Zone 5. Something that, to be honest, I would say I'm very impressed of doing that, because 65 is definitely putting a good fight on the open field. And they are defending very well as well. Now they're pushing, and they're pushing very freaking deep. Damn, look at Lilith. Lilith, for real, you really love me like that. Damn. There you go. This is what I want, Lilith. I just need you to treat me like this sometimes. That was good. Then I have... Okay. Hopefully we get the 10. No, we didn't. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, I play, look at this. I played the egg on my other accounts, and I didn't get not a single 10 freaking blueprints here. I didn't get any. Oh, damn! Another 10? There you go, man. Holy smokes, Lilith. You impressing me today. Like, jeez, you do impress me today, Lilith. I feel like I owe you big time now. All right, so on the archers, the only thing that I need is boots level 5. I need my gloves because I don't have gloves. Oh yeah, I do have gloves for archers. All right. Yo, you see how lucky I am, man? I'm telling you, I'm very impressed. Very impressed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Very impressed. I was not expecting that such a beautiful moments with 75. All right, I only have one freaking drum in this account. This is very, very, very freaking bad. I should have at least two drums in this account. Okay, I do at least I do have a lot of accessories when it comes to the. Okay. Wait. Yeah, exactly, my friend. My friend, how are you? I do have only Achilles max in this account. I won't max the new commander because I was explaining early in my account in 75. I did max this guy, and trust me, we are not impressed with this guy. The traits are super bad. We use them as primary. We use them as secondary with Achilles as well. We use them with Achilles only, and also we try to pair this guy. I forget who else we try to pair it, but our traits are super bad. So it's at this point I don't think I will suggest anyone to max this guy, to be honest, because so far we haven't find the right pair, and I'm not sure if the KvK and the auxiliaries are the ones that are not helping this guy, but I don't really think so. My Arthur and Achilles is doing 1,000 times better. To be honest, my friend, is not. There is other players that I talk to that they max them, and same, they end up trading bad. You know, compare what Arthur and Achilles does. I prefer to continue with Arthur and Achilles, and see who else can we pair this guy with. But I'm not gonna max this guy in my 338 account. No, now. Well, we're gonna fight 1606 in like another week and a half, I believe. So we have time, right? In the meantime, but I again, it didn't impress me at all. So one of the things that I noticed on this guy is, you see, it's a single type unit, and also I like to have more of the commanders that do more damage to area damage, which will cause damage to 3 or 5 enemy marchers. This guy only focus on one march, and one enemy march. That's pretty much it. So there is not that much, kill points that you're gonna get from this guy, because he's just one basically, let's say almost like Nevsky. Nevsky used to be a freaking great commander, but only focus on one, and that's the reason why you have to pair Nevsky with John, because John is the one who's gonna end up doing the three other marches damages. What is Nevsky? I think Nevsky was like 1,500 damage one troop type. Oh, damage factor 2,300. You see, it's only a single as well. Direct damage factor 2,300. How much this guy has? You see single and wait, what is the damage? So those have a lot of defense reduction and health. Like this guy has a lot of freaking all of that. Launching 2 attack combos against a target troop. Damage factor 800. You see that? Damage factor is only 800. And it's only a single march. So there you go. Then you bring it to 1400. Combo attack damage factor 1400. So again, I wouldn't. I am not impressed, to be honest, with this commander at this moment. We really, I'm telling you, we fight a lot in 75, right? And at the minute that guy was released, we maxed that guy, and were using this guy, and we didn't see that much improvement, and on our reports. That would surprise me. And in the meantime, Akiles and Arthur, those guys are freaking surprising me. Those guys are freaking nasty. So it's a hard choice. You know what I mean? Like I always go with commanders that does more damage, just more than a single troop, because you need that. You need that in the open field. All right, I have a decent amount of materials, my friends. I feel like I'll be able to at least bring a few equipment to level 3 or 4. So my goal in this account now is to bring most of the equipments to level 3. Because I feel like I need more power on the open field. So we're gonna open all of this. There we go. We got plenty of freaking keys and more blueprints that I need. We're gonna open all of this. Okay, because we're gonna need this, right? We're gonna forge, we're gonna do awaken systems, so we definitely need all of this, my friends. Boots level 10, perfect. All right, this one is gonna bring us good stuff. I can bet you that this one will bring us good stuff, though. Let's hope. All right, 30 keys. I was expecting a little bit more blueprints, to be honest. Only 2 blueprints. All right, I'll take it, but usually I get more than that. Really? For real? You did use Ragnar with Wallace? That's impressive. To be honest, I never tried that pair before. I am currently playing right now is Scipio and Ragnar. So I end up using a Scipio primary because of the speed. And I'm doing pretty good with trades. I like Ragnar, but it's too freaking slow. So you get killed on the freaking motorball. You know, the enemy will chase you. So that's the reason why I'm not using Ragnar as primary. Unless I know it's gonna be a fast zone or a fast Kingsland, then I use Ragnar to do more damage. But in this case, I need to take care of my trades and also my resources and speed ups because we're having a long freaking KvK in 75. And we're still fighting with 60 fights and the opening of Zone 5. So and we're expecting to fight another 10 days and we won't stop. So I need the speed. I'll use that. To be honest, my friend, I gonna use it because I do have Wallace Max in my 75 account. So thank you for the tip. Anything that you guys have for me, man, like I appreciate you big time because I gonna use it. That's the reason why I get better all the time because here in the chat I always have many of you guys helping me out. Hold on, my friends. I'm gonna change the music. All right, let's go back on what I was supposed to do, right? So checking my marches, the infantry main is super good. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it like that. I might bring the pants, I mean the boots to level 5, but I'm not gonna do the boots level 5 yet because I feel like there is plenty of equipment that I need to upgrade to level 3 or level 5. In this case, as you guys can see, my how do you call it? My archers are all level 5, all level 4, because this is mainly for open field, and that's the reason why I end up doing level 4. We have my second infantry march, which is, you know, something that you have to have it. You know what I mean? You need to have the second infantry march to be meta. So, I mean, or at least strong. So let's fix this guy. I'm gonna bring this guy to level 3, okay? Because I definitely will need it. Hello, Beast. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. My set Ragnar is 75% defense and 30 attack, and Horn and Rain W boost his defense and attack. It's smart, my friend. I'll definitely will try it. I will try it tomorrow. All right. So thank you for the tip. I'm gonna try it tomorrow. Ragnar is super tanky, my friend. I like Ragnar because it's super tanky and it's very strong. But it's just sometimes with the speed, it's just pissed me off. Oh crap. What the hell? I forgot. I don't have freaking resources here yet. I forgot to transfer them. Hold on. Guys, what the hell? I forgot to transfer resources, guys. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna grab from my bag. But for tomorrow, definitely gonna have everything ready. Because we're gonna need the gold right now. All right. Let's continue with this. Yo, listen, you see what happens? Guys, this is what happens when you have 4 accounts in KvK at the same time. You have no idea how many mistakes I have made. I forgot to buy a freaking, how do you call it? The mountain, how do you call the freaking, the Crystal Tech, the $100, 175 bundle? I forgot to buy that one because I thought I did buy it, but I ended up buying it in my other account, and it's just a mess, my friends. All right, so I'm gonna leave this here. I might bring this to level 4. I might bring this chest to level 4 for the open field. But first, let's review again. All right. I might bring the accessories to level 3, and I'm gonna leave the dagger level 2. Because usually the dagger, I'm dismantling all the daggers, my friend. I'm dismantling all the daggers, but in this case, I'm just gonna leave the daggers because I don't have that much accessories. So I don't wanna dismantle something and then don't have any accessories on my march. That's gonna be a freaking big mistake. So I'm gonna leave the dagger for now. So this is my main cavalry. So let's bring this guy up. Mountain warfare. Thank you so much, man. Like, I'm telling you, how the heck I forget that word. Okay, level. I have blueprints for this one. I do have good blueprints for this one. I don't have that much blueprints for that one. Well, that is weird. All right. So what I'll do is I'm gonna bring this guy to level 3 or 4. Arthur and Achilles is the best, my friend. Arthur and Achilles is the best pair. Trust me, it does wonder. They are freaking crazy. Those two guys together are doing amazing. Okay, I only have one horn, and I'm still doubting. I think most likely I'm gonna bring this to level 4. Okay, if just in case if I do garrison. Do I have something to forge? I mean, do I have a yeah, I do have a drum. Please, Lilith, help me out with this fort. Yes, my friend, I'll do streaming tomorrow, okay? If everything goes well, I'll do streaming tomorrow. I do have church in the morning, so I'm gonna do streaming after church, my friend. I usually take my kids to church. Yo, what the hell happened here? There we go. All right, sorry guys, my mouse. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try. You know what? Let's go and try my trick. If you guys remember, I always do this trick, and almost maybe 75 out of 100 it's been successful. So we're gonna try it again. Yay, what the hell? Wait, what? I'm running low on materials already? Hold on, guys. Oh no, I'm still good. Okay, I got scared. Oh, so I do have the egg. I forgot that I still have the egg. I don't want to spend too much on this anymore. I'm focused a lot on armaments, my friend, because I noticed how bad my armaments are. And I didn't want to believe it, and they are freaking bad. Alright, let's go for the horn again. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, thank you, Lilith, but I don't need this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, Lilith. Like, I swear, Lilith. You do this for me, I buy freaking 5 bundles right now. I'll freaking buy them right now, Lilith. If you don't do this for me, I won't buy nothing anymore. I knew it. I knew it. It was too good to be true. Lilith, I'm not buying anything from you anymore. Like, you pissed me off. Listen, I'll try, my friends. It happens sometimes. It's okay. It happens. So I feel like Lilith, it gives me a good freaking crit in only 2 of my accounts. The other 2, it doesn't like it. It's like, you choose which one you want to lock, and I'll give it to you. Like, come on, Lilith. I knew it, man. Because usually when it crits, I can hear like a little noise, you know? So I didn't hear anything. But at least I got my drum, And I believe I have... Hold on, my friends. Where should I put this wrong? All right, we're going to put it here for now. Okay. And we are going to refine this. I don't think I have blueprints to refine it. Yeah, I don't have nothing to refine it. So I'm gonna leave it here for now, okay? And we're gonna focus with the rest. So, oh, the VIP shop. Where's the VIP shop? All right, so we're gonna get everything for the VIP shop, and we're gonna dismantle those freaking hats that we end up doing for no reason. All right, I do have all the chests on the VIP shop. Let's go. All right, let's continue with this, my friends. Let's okay, everything here is level 3. I might bring the horn level 3, but this one has the skill here, but you're lucky with crits, man. And trust me, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, my friends. Guys, what should I do here, man? So here is my question. Should I bring this piece to level 4, right? And also bring this to level 3 to have my second infantry to be very strong, or bring the ring level 4 on my archers, or bring the horn level 4 and put it in Q. I mean, to be honest, my friend, in this account, I'm not gonna lie, this account has been very, very bad with me when it comes to crit. Very bad. I did end up getting some pieces crit right on the spot, but most of these pieces that you see here, I usually get in crit on the 3rd time. Walaikum salam, Yosef, Habibi, how are you? Coils, what is going on, my friend? Thank you so much for being here, my friends. So the hammer, I did get the crit hammer right on the first try, so that was lucky. I did get a few horns. I mean, a few of the rings. I end up getting crit. Hati, how are you, my friend? Level 4 accessory mainly for... Oh, dale, hermano, dale, que te vaya bien. Gracias por estar acá, amigo. Te lo agradezco. Bendiciones. So, should I go level 3 everything, right? You know what? I'm gonna bring this to level 4. The reason why I'm gonna bring this to level 4 is just in case if I do need to garrison. If I do need to garrison, I'm gonna leave this. But I don't think here in 73 they need me garrison, man. They need me more on the open field. They're gonna need me more on the open field and maybe swarming as well. So if they do need me to swarm, I might have to bring this to level 4. That's troop on the map. Damage troop on the map. Okay. This hat needs to come up. I cannot have my second cavalry with hat number 1, man. Like, that cannot happen. Oh my god, I have no more freaking blueprints on this. Yeah, you see that so I'm just, you know, trying to do not forget, guys, this is my first time in 3473. And I just need to make sure. All right. At least I'm bringing this to level 2 because this is my second cavalry march. Thank you so much, my friend. I trust me. I have to get all my accounts ready because I always leave everything at last minute. And I feel like we're running low on materials, which is good because I didn't have enough. I only had like a 200 legendary equipment, I think, chest. But definitely now my freaking marches are looking better. Jeez, I kind of knew that was gonna happen. All right, this is what I'll do. Guys, who do you think I should put the drums on? Who needs the drums? Yo, what the hell happened? Arthur? So Arthur needs the drums. Watch Prime, how are you, my friend? For real? What do you mean? So we won't fight on Sunday? Panther, appreciate it, my friend. Let's do it on Arthur, okay? Because on so far, I do have the drum on my main account on Arthur, and it does pretty good. Pick a Peanut, how are you, my good friend? I hope you're enjoying life with your family. We will only fight in Kingsland, man? Oh, damn. Come on, guys. Pick a Peanut, how are you, my good friend? Who's your life? Who's everything without rock? Only Kingsland. All right, let's get it done. I'm freaking happy. You know, so this means that I can easily rest my 75 freaking fighting activities because it's been insane in there. Also, I do have 2965 there is in KvK now, and so this is good news for me. We won't fight into Kingsland, so I can definitely bring this account what I need to be. You know, I don't have materials for this. Yeah, I don't have any freaking materials for this. I need a lot of freaking materials for this. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? I'm gonna leave it like that because now that we're gonna fight only in Kingsland, then I'll definitely gonna focus on getting this to 155 600, 155 600, 155 154. I end up losing a bit. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Good morning to all of you. Listen, my friend, it's 65 and let's take a look. Let's take a look. 75 and 65 real quick. I'm telling you, I'm very happy what 75 has done. Very freaking happy what 75 has done because most of our main accounts we're still holding a lot of power. We lose a lot of freaking territory. You see here, 65 was able to drop fortress on the other side of the river. And this is what we've been securing for the past freaking week. This area right here. But now 65 pushed a lot last night and today. And we didn't have the same activity as before. And they literally overrun us like by a lot. You see? You see, my friends, we're trying our best. We're trying our best to hold on, but we cannot. You know, it's 65 has, look at the numbers on 65. 1,000% more. You see that? 1,000% more. Like they have a great activity, great freaking activity, and I'm happy because we didn't lose a lot of power on our mains. I was worried that we're gonna end up losing a lot of power on our mains. So far, I mean, we did lose power, but so far we only have lost 4 to 5 million power. Most of the big guys, which is good. In other cases, by Zone 5, we have lost almost 7 to even 9 million power. I mean 9 million troops. So we only have lost 4 to 5 million troops. Only Glock is the only one that has been killing it. That guy has been swarming everything. He has done an amazing job. And he has, I believe he has lost almost 12 million troops so far. So as you guys can see, this is 75 right now with 65. And we just literally defending for now. We don't have the activity, my friend. Lemon, how are you, my good friend? Thank you so much for all your amazing work. I appreciate your help, my friend. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for guiding me to always do better. Listen, Pickett, I'm telling you, when I quit Rock for the 2 months that I was away, for the first time, I literally end up walking next to a freaking what do you call it? A lake. For the first time, I end up going for a walk to a lake, and I end up my freaking running because I want to get back to play soccer again. Because here there is like a lake for like all people like me, you know what I mean? So I'm getting myself ready first before I join the league. Because I do miss playing soccer, guys. You have no idea how much I love soccer. And I grew up playing soccer. Glock already lost 19 million troops, my friend. That guy's gangsta. But again, Lemon, I'm very happy of what 75 have done in this zone. Because the problem with us is we're never patient. 75 is never patient. And 65, they know it. But this time we end up playing smart. This time we end up playing smart because we knew that 65 was gonna try to drain us a lot. But we play smart. All right, guys, let's go back with my armaments, because armaments is something that you guys have noticed that I'm being lacking a lot on my accounts. Many of you, tell me, hey, listen, you should invest in armaments, and I didn't want to invest in armaments because it was so freaking annoying of now focusing on something else. We finally were able to have how do you call it, the most of our equipment crit, and then awaken system arrive, And we didn't even catch a break from the Awakened system. And after a freaking almost a few months, then they end up releasing the armaments. So it was a little bit too much, you know, to move from one thing to another. You know what I mean? Just imagine now that I do spend money. Now how free-to-play players feel when they always have this new freaking how do you call it, updates where you need to improve your equipment again or your margins again. It's just annoying for everyone, my friends. Joe, believe Luke is here, my friend. How are you, my good my chef? Yo, bought impossible, Habibi. How are you, my friend? What do you call it? Village? No. Beleg. Beleg, my friend. I'm gonna call you Bill. You know, I'm gonna call you Bill. So Bill, tell me, my cooking master, what do you think? What do you think about this accessory, my friend? Because this is something that I've been asking around if it is worth it or investing or not. But I wanna know from the best. You know, I wanna know from that guy that went to Harvard and graduated in Harvard for Rise of Kingdoms content creator. So I wanna learn from the only one, the badass Bill. Bill, what do you think about this armament? Right now that there is these new commanders that are combo, what do you think about this armament? Is it something that is worth the investment, or is something that we should just wait a couple of more months and see what happens and what other commanders will arrive? Please, my friend, I really need your help on this because I'm still doubting. And 338 account is my most strongest account, and I'm still doubting if should I forge this guy. I have 3 blueprints, right, and I can get more. But I'm like, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Or it's gonna be another a disappointment, just like this freaking guy right here. Yo, but what do you think about this guy? I'm not really convinced with this Gam Cham. I'm not really impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not freaking really impressed. The traits are bad. Lemon, can you tell me what do you think about this? Yo, Watch Prime, I did, and trust me, my friend, these are chests that I've been saving. Because in this account, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't invested not even $200 on armaments. You see, Lemon? He sucks, my friend. Alright, I'm telling you, this is... I don't like that commander. For investment, no. Yo, Bill, Bilek, appreciate it, my friend. This is the type of guy that we need in this freaking game, guys. This is the guy that will bring us value to our account and it's gonna help us not to make mistakes. You know, because when I start playing the game, there was no one that we go and ask, and no one that will upload videos to literally tell us what accessories, what commanders are absolutely the best, and what equipment should I, prioritize first, right? Now we do have all of this, which is amazing. So my good friend, thank you, Bill, for giving me your opinion on this, my friend. Guys, please do not forget to check out my good friend here. He is the master when it comes to Rise of Kingdoms, reviewing everything from accessories, pairing commanders, and let me see if I can wait. I'm gonna no, I didn't want to do that. Oh my god. There we go. I got it. Guys, please, if you guys haven't subscribed to my good friend Bill, I'm gonna call you Bill Gates. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my good friend Bill Gates, please do it. He is the chef of Rise of Kingdoms. He started the game more than anybody and deeply goes into start doing freaking formulas to give you the best results for accessories, pairing with commanders, any equipment pairing with commanders, and also armaments. So please give it a shout out to this guy for spending his hard time and dedicating himself to give us the perfect formulas to give us the percentage that we need in order for us to know what, accessories we're gonna use in each march that we're gonna end up having. And then in the other hand, we have my good boy Bot Impossible, one of the best freaking fighters that I have been seeing, and one of the best war leading guys as well. But of course, right now, Bot ended up going in retirement, and he's enjoying his time watching fits from girls and online. So please, let's pray for Bot Impossible. Yo, Bot, what's going on, man? I miss you, Habibi. What do you think so far about this commander, Bot Impossible? There is my other good friend, Bot Impossible. Please, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. This is the guy that always fights in any account. Any well freaking cracking account that you see in Rise of Kingdoms has been touched and abused by Bot Impossible. So he is the perv of Rise of Kingdoms. He touches every account, and don't matter if you have a shield, he still will touch you. So this is what Bot Impossible does. Yo, thank you so much for being here, guys. It's an honor to all of you to have you, man. Like, seriously. You know what I mean? I also get myself in trouble for let Bot Impossible to handle one of my accounts because he wanted to do streaming. So then freaking snitches end up, calling Lilith right away and put a complaint on me. Yo, come on, guys. Don't freaking be snitching, man. Like, nobody's gonna steal your views. Don't worry. Like, your subscribers are loyal to you no matter what. Even if Boss Impossible is streaming in freaking what is it, a Norm's account, he's not gonna steal your views. You know what I mean? Don't worry about freaking views, guys. Like, subscribers are loyal. They're always gonna go to you when you are just streaming or not. So stop being a freaking baby of in crying to Lilith that somebody else is doing some crap just to get views. Like, chill out, man. Don't be a crying baby. Don't you guys get hate when there is other crying freaking people, babies that are freaking adults and acting like a little children? You know what I mean? Not even my kids cry like that, man. So be a man, grow up, and shut up. Let others do their life, my friend, and freaking deal with it. I know they're probably jealous that the bot is not playing in their account. That's what it is. Lemon, so Bot Impossible always like to fight against us. That's why I hate that freaking guy. You know what? I can expose you to Lilith, Bot Impossible. Now that I remember, you always like to fight against us. Guys, let's do this real quick because I'm like literally. Wait. And you know what? Bot is one of those that always help me to make my account perfect. This guy has helped me with most of my accounts, same with Moner and some of you guys, to get my account in a good shape. So in this case, we have 2 out of 10. I don't think we're gonna end up getting a legendary description in this one. I'm gonna be honest. So we got 2 out of 10. We're gonna stay with Delta because now with Akiles on board, we definitely need the Delta in here. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, my armaments are bad, guys. I please, like, I'm not shy to say it. My armaments are super bad because, again, as I mentioned to you guys, I was so against this freaking crap. I was so against it, and again, even if I do spend money, I still get tired. You know what I mean? I still get tired that you finally reached almost the max level in the game, and then out of the sudden there is other more complicated crap that is happening, and that is coming. So it's just, you get tired, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that damage, 1.7. I will definitely save the damage. But impossible. How many armaments do we end up opening the other day, my friend? And how much freaking damage armaments we end up getting? A lot, So this guy's freaking lucky when he does armaments. Health. right now, oh gosh, I mean, this account is doesn't have any armament, so I'm just gonna save anything that I see like good health. Lemon 1875, my friend. It's been crazy fight, my friend. Holy smokes. How many yo hyper, you know, I'm telling you, a lot of people end up quitting. A lot of people end up quitting because armaments. Because don't forget, guys, we end up having the awaken system. Something that was just literally released was the awaken system, and of course, people were freaking disappointed. They were freaking complaining, but at the same time, they were like, you know what? Absolutely, it can be beneficial because we have so much blueprints, you know, and that's for some mid spenders and also heavy spenders. We have some blueprints, and we don't know what to do anymore. You know, we have some blueprints. We have a lot of equipment now because most of us already have crits. So the awakened system, it did make sense. But then they end up bringing armaments. Armaments is just another crap that they just invented just to get more money out of it. So and that's when even you know, heavy spenders end up quitting because of the same thing. They were like, crap, I already got my awakened system almost done, and now we end up going with armaments. Same Watch Prime. I'm telling you, I feel like if they do bring something, another crap, more than armaments next year, I swear I'm not investing in any of this. You know, I didn't want to invest in armaments, but I'm doing it now because I have no other option. You know, my equipment is solid, but my armaments are like shit. You know what I mean? So it's forcing me to do this. You know, so I'm doing it, but I'm not doing it with all my accounts. But impossible, Habibi. Guys, with my 338 account, I have almost 1700 freaking armaments chest. So that one is gonna be a freaking live stream that are gonna need your help, guys. Look at this. I mean, I am getting inscriptions. That's what I need. You know, my armaments here are crap. Exactly, my friend. So doesn't matter. The game will force you. Yo, Watch Prime. What kingdom are you, Habibi? What kingdom are you? 1.3? Nah, that's too low. Yo, like bottom post, I'm telling you, it's so much freaking armaments in that account. Because again, guys, you guys told me that I should invest in armaments, so I'm just literally focused just on armaments. You know, I'm not investing on speed ups. I'm not doing that. You know, and that was my fault from the beginning of the game, where I was not investing in materials at the beginning of the game. I was just spending on speed ups. You know, because back in the days was more power than anything else. But then, um, and then realized that, you know, power doesn't mean anything anymore. You know, you need to have a good solid account in order for you to do kill points. You know, having big power in the awakened system and now armaments, then you're not gonna get kill points. Oh yes, my friend, that's what I'll do. The purple ones, I mean, some I do get if I notice that they bring good descriptions, like anything that bring me defense and health, I'll take. You know what I mean? But you see here in this case, there is none, unless there is damage. Damage is what I'm looking for. Even this one is good. You see, look at the stats, and this one is not that bad. Cavalry 3.4, 2.5, but there is no description, so there is not worth it. You know what I mean? Oh, tech, yeah, tech is always well. You know, it's always well, but you know, after too many complaints, Rise of Kingdoms end up doing this update where, you know, you can absolutely be almost around the same level as the spenders before Some 5 and Tech. But it still give us a big advantage to the heavy spenders because, I mean, I bought every bundle of Tech, you know, no matter what. I always buy every single bundle of tech. So when Zone 5, I'm gonna be almost ahead of most of the players. Oh, you're in 1228. Watch Brian. You see, defense, I'll take that one. You know, because oh look, double inscription. Wherever the warrior troop takes any type of skill damage, it has 10% chance to 50 rage. Oh, that's good. Oh, damn. That is, you know what? I'm gonna save this too. Don't forget, in this account, my armaments are super bad. So anything that has inscriptions, even if it is double inscriptions, I'll freaking take it. Yo, watch, Brian. I never thought we're gonna be in the same KvK, my friend, and fighting. OG Godfather, thank you so much for joining, my friend. I hope you're doing great, and I hope you having a great time as well, my friend, on your day and your weekend. Thank you so for joining the channel. We have 4 accounts in KvK at this moment. Trust me, I am now enjoying this, and it's I'm gonna save this ones because the stats are not that bad. I'm telling you, Watchman, this I don't have. As I mentioned to you, Watchman, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't spent more than $200 on this account and armaments because I was so pissed off with armaments, and I only spending on 1875 account and 3308 account because you know those are my mains, and those are the accounts that I'm most likely gonna keep because I'm gonna get rid of 2 of my accounts, as you guys are aware. Oh, what? Oh, what the hell am I doing? I didn't want to do that. Continue with this. Come on. Don't be cheating, Lilith. Holy smokes. Okay. These are good. You know, again, the freaking you see that the stats are bad, but don't worry. I have transmutation stones that I can use. Anything helps in this freaking account. Anything. Rebuff. More counterattack. I don't like that one too much. Look at this stats, man. Oh my god. But no inscriptions, you know? Like, I really wish there was a badass inscription on those stats. Alright. What is this? Nah. Hardy. Hardy is health. I mean, right now, I feel like more people are doing defense than health. Because we have health a lot on the on Crystal Tech. There is no... What is this? Guys, is this one any good? Oh, listen, Watchman, I'm telling you, man. I have made so many... I wish we can do that too, my friend. Guys, is this one any good? I kind of remember that it is. I'm not sure if I'm mistaken. Why I'm too shiny? Okay, thank you so much, my friend. Lemon, thank you so much, my friend. Oh, appreciate it. This helps a lot. Oh, crap. So, Rubas, the one that I just freaking recycled, that one's a good one. Yo, Stanis, how are you, my friend? I hope you're doing great, my friend. How are you? Listen, guys, 2965. Oh, there we go. We're almost there, guys. We almost freaking there. There we go. So 2965, KvK is doing amazing. I'm very freaking. I'm sorry, 2965. I should have been doing live streaming on you guys, but I already have a schedule 3473, and during the week I couldn't do anything. But I'll definitely catch. I'll promise that I do some badass stuff for you guys. You guys are freaking killing it. I know Rubus is the best, man. Oh, it wasn't? Oh, all right. Thank you, Bush Prime. I thought it was. Stanis, no, my friend. 3473 end up losing the last KvK, my friend. I think they lost against Big Kingdom, I believe. They end up losing to someone, you know, and they were allies with 2965, I believe. Lemon, thank you so much for the update, my friend. This stuff definitely is gonna help me big freaking time. Watchman. So don't forget, guys, what I'm doing here is looking for all damage, because when I see something that is all damage, 1.7 or 2%, I'll definitely take it. Even if the stats are super bad, but as long as it has the damage, I'll always take it. I'm not sure if it is just me, guys, but is it all damage now is very hard to get? I remember it used to be like almost instant to get. What is this? Infamy? All right, so this one is a tier, so I'm gonna save it. Thank you, my good friend Lemon. El vecino, muchas gracias, se lo agradezco mucho. Un placer. Gracias por estar acá. Bendiciones. A tier, thank you so much. That's very helpful, Lemon. Appreciate it. Wait, what is the one? Is this one? Rekital? I saw this one somewhere. I'm doing Delta right now, Lemon, because I'm almost there. I mean, not almost there, but I'm getting close. I mean, I don't see this one anywhere, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Look, I'm gonna show you. You see, I don't have anything on Delta. Like, it was. Oh my god, we only 3 out of 10. Are you serious, Lilith? Holy smokes! Oh, that was. Oh gosh. Hmm. I'm not even gonna get close to the freaking. I think I most likely I will get 5 out of 10. Yeah, there is nothing good so far. Shield again. Kohasip. There we go. Gonna save it. Tenemos que avanzar, amigo. Tenemos que avanzar en todo porque tenemos guerra, así que tenemos que prepararnos. Ah, oh, defense? Really? Shielded? I thought it was. Oh my god. There you go. All damage 1.8. When the skilled troop uses active skill, 30% chances to 10% bonus attack. I really wish it was a different inscription, but that's the only thing that I have, so I'm just gonna deal with it and go with this for some. Guys, what do you guys think for the 1875 and 65 KvK? What's gonna happen the next zone, my friends? You think 1903 will go and help 65, and also 3308 will come and help us in the next zone? Because I feel like it's gonna be challenging. You know, I feel like it's definitely gonna be challenging. Com is one? Really? Oh, okay. Bellicos used to be one of the good ones back in the days. Oh, now it's a B. Deflector. Lemon, what do you think for the next zone? What's gonna happen, my friend? What do you think? You think 65 is gonna handle it alone, or Or 1903 is gonna go help him out. Yo, Hyperion, not at all, my friend. With no, with 675, we cannot. But at least we managed to secure the gate, one gate only. But we haven't secured Zone 5 at all. So 1903 will help 27, 28 on the scrolls. Oh yay! All right. You know what? Also, the recycle thing is robust right there. That's the one. 1.9 all damage. Now we're talking. That's what I want, Lilith. I got good ones right there. Robust again. Are you serious? Now we're in luck. Now we're talking. So robust is still, S because of the 3.5 health. So that's pretty good for a freaking how do you call it, infantry, or I like to use a lot of health on archers. Lemon, do you know how many players do you think are around, how many players does 65 has more than 75? Because I feel like when their activity is like high, it's freaking impossible to manage those guys. Or is it their allies they have more numbers? I don't really understand. Because when we are on our downtime, we only have like freaking maybe 20 players online. Guard. Gonna save this. You can do that for real? Because I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, it's a big freaking number. I can tell you, it's not fun fighting against 65. And I'm not sure again if it is the allies that have a good decent amount of players sometimes too when they are online, but it's not easy. It's not easy to control them. It's freaking difficult. They play very well on the motorball. They do an amazing job on the motorball. Oh really? Oh, okay. Because I'm just saying it's a big freaking number. Hey, somebody's scouting me. They say, look, Watch Prime is in the house, guys. Yo, Watch Prime, where are you, man? You say you're in 28, so you should be somewhere here. You should be here. Where are you, my friend? No, that's not you. Oh, what the hell happened here? Yo, where are you, Prime? Already did that one. Oh, there he is. Yo, Watch Prime. Thank you so much, Habibi. Appreciate it. Where are you, my friend? Where on the map are you? You still in 3310, my friend? Oh gosh. Trust me, I was never expected to have 3310 going the route that it did, my friend. But that's what happens with matchmaking, my friend. I swear, I remember when I was talking with Bot, and he was like, "Hey, should we go to this call? Should we not go to, or should we not?" And we were like, you know what? I think it's better we go this call because most likely we won't see any Imperial Kingdom. And watch every freaking call that we go, we end up going with Imperial Kingdom. Which is crazy. Oh, Hardy, there you go. I really wish those stats were like better. The matchmaking destroyed 3-3-10, my friends. I'm gonna be honest. We have a lot of potential and it was gone. Listen, Lemon, enjoy it, my friend. That's the time where you need to take advantage and freaking grind those speed ups. What tier is Brave? Sorry, guys, I'm checking on the stuff that my good friend Lemon sent me. Brave is A tier. Alright, I'm gonna leave it. I like attack. Hell yeah, freaking my oh, look at those stats, guys. I can't say no to this. If I do get an inscription, oh, I do have an inscription delta. Oh, for real? Cause you know what? There is no activity in the line, so that's why it's not great on the speed ups recovery. But I mean, if you're changing barbs every day, you will be like solid. All damage, health. Thank you so much, Lemon. Jogish, how are you, my friend? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. I hope you're doing great, my friend. Oh, look, there we go. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there, but we are not gonna get a legendary inscription, guys, because I didn't have enough legendary chests. This is what it is. Like, you don't get your freaking legendaries, man. Yoish, how are you, my friend? Are you in KvK right now at this moment, my friend? Or just chilling? Greetings, my friend. 1592. You will be fighting 1718 tomorrow. So you guys really? So you guys are definitely fighting. How come we're not gonna fight? Wait, who? Wait, guys. Who are our allies? Is this guys our allies or not? Like, why we're not fighting? Isn't it right versus left? Oh, for real? Phantom, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here, my good friend. Oh, you're in KvK 4? For real? Left versus right. Okay. Hey, good. Well, we wish you the good luck, my friend. KvK 4 are sometimes very aggressive. So I did know it was right versus left, but how come so then why we're not fighting? Guys, why we're not fighting Zone 4? Is it because these guys are more stronger than us, or and that's the way? You guys are gonna do a good job against 1718, my friend. I feel like 1718 is very strong kingdom, but you guys are solid, my friend. Like you guys are freaking solid. I trust you. All right, I trust you guys. I trust you. I know you guys gonna do great. Oye, dale, no tengas pena. Mira, recuérdame. Recuerda para estar hablando en español, que siempre se me olvida. No vamos a tener guerra mañana. Está confirmado, no vamos a tener guerra mañana, cosa que está bien. Ay, yo no sé ni para qué es eso. Estamos bien, entonces voy a poder relajarme lo que es el fin de semana. But we do have fights with 1875 and 65 still. So I might have to do streaming tomorrow for that. For some, 1% fit health. Okay. Just imagine if this was rebuff or anything else. That would be amazing. Oh, I see. Lemon, for real, my friend? We lost another fort, my friend. Trust me, I could have live streamed 1875, but the problem is I have to leave soon. I promised my mom that I was gonna go to her house today, and she's making my favorite food, which is freaking how do you call it? Meat soup, and that's my favorite. Freaking potatoes. How do you call it? Potatoes with carrots. I don't even know how do you call the other thing. There's a few other things that she adds, but I'm not sure how to call it in English, to be honest. Um, so I cannot miss that one. Of course, spend some time with my parents. You know what I mean? So no, again, Yogish, I'm from Guatemala, my friend. I'm from Guatemala, but I live here in the States. So guard, okay, thank God that I check. It's absolutely a good one. Yo, Phantom, listen, Rock is a great game. You know, it is a great game, my friend. As you, I'm not sure if you are aware, I quit the game. I've been quitting the game twice now. Okay, twice. My first time I quit the game is because again I was freaking spending money, and then I was like, what the hell? There's no value in this spending money, because I didn't know too much about the game, right? And back then there was no streaming, there was there was nothing that will help me to improve the game. And I'm one of those that I'm very lazy on reading. So I'm not gonna start reading and see what commander does and what is the benefit for this commander and what pairing will be good for the commander. So it was like almost my fault. Let's say this way, it was almost my fault of me not putting the time to get to know the game, right? But so I ended up quitting, and I got busy with the business, and but then I came back. I came back. That was almost, close to 5 years and a half ago. I came back, and then I quit again recently, like a year, last year. I think this year. I'm not sure. I think this year. Um, but after 2 months, I came back again. But yeah, it requires a lot of freaking money, my friend. It requires a lot of money. There is always new things. I have a lot of friends that they are new in the game. I mean, they're old in the game, but they want to come back. But once they realize how much the game has changed, and now literally, if you're coming back from an account that you haven't been active for the past year, forget it. You know what I mean? Just freaking delete that account. I'm telling you, it's gonna be less money for you. Like if you're coming to the game after you left the game after more than a year, you catch up with now with a awaken system, armaments. Good luck, my friend. It's gonna be so expensive, so it's not worth it. And that's what they say. Like they notice that there is a lot of changes in the game, and it's not worth it for them because they're gonna spend so much crazy money again. Yo, Watchman, remember? So that was one of my restart accounts. So I was in KvK one, guys, and that was one of my restart. I end up I have two restart accounts. I have two restart accounts, and one of those I was in Jesus. I forgot what was the kingdom. I'm not sure if I was 2964. I don't remember. I was like almost 5 years kingdom, but 5 years ago. Uh, and then was 2 years ago, or almost a year and a half ago. That's when I end up doing my 3304 account. It was fun. It was fun. That's where I get to know Bot Impossible, and I got to know 3303, 3294, and 3308. It was great. It's fun, my friends. It's fun, but again, get ready to spend that money. You know what I mean? And there is better things out there that you can make. Like I always say to myself, right? If I spend an amount of money in Rise of Kingdoms, I need to make sure that I get that money back by working hard, working additional hours, doing an extra work, an extra project where I'm gonna get that money back. But do not never spend a crazy amount of money on a video game where you won't make that money back. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget, it's a video game. You won't make that money back. People always say, "Oh, I will spend a lot of money, then sell my account, and then I will make my money." No, my friend, you will make that money. Like accounts are like freaking cars. Once you get that car out of the dealer, you devalue that account. Like you devalue that freaking car. If you pay $50,000 for a car or $175,000 for a car, and then you will never make money out of that car. It's not like you're gonna sell it for 250 and be like, hey, yeah, I make money on that car. No, you spend 175 or $50,000 on that car, you most likely will gonna sell it for like 25 or $30,000. Same thing is happening with these accounts. These accounts, you spend maybe 20 grand, and then you have to sell it for like 15 or 12 grand. You know what I mean? So you will lose a lot of money. So just get yourself ready. All right, my friends. So we did a big improvement on this account, because to be honest, this account was very weak, my friends. I'm gonna be honest. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. So that means that I need to have another 800 to 900 chests for me. I've been noticing that you have to have at least 700 legendary chests to 900 legendary chests in order for you to get a legendary inscription. Exactly, my friend. Do not spend what you cannot afford, my friend. People are asking me how I do it with 4 accounts. Trust me, the reason why I'm able to survive with 4 accounts is because most of the kingdoms that I have these accounts, they have great activity. So that means that I don't have to spend too much money on all accounts because I get speed ups, I get resources from them because they have a great activity on the alliance. They end up always sending rallies. They're always doing some other events where it gets me a good benefit. And that is what keeps me with 4 accounts. But at the same time, I will definitely gonna end up staying with only 2 accounts after, you know, a few more months. Because like we're talking about money, right? It's just not worth it, my friends. It's a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's a lot of freaking money, you know? And I like to be competitive, you know? When I notice that there is another guy that is stronger than me in another kingdom, I'm not satisfied because I want to be stronger, you know? And having 4 accounts is not giving me that luxury that I want to have. I want to be a strong guy, you know what I mean? I want to be a kraken. I want to be a whale like these guys, you know what I mean? So we end up doing amazing, guys. This is so far, trust me, we did pretty good. I won't go under armaments, my friends, because I gotta be honest, I cannot do that. I have to leave soon. And we won't have the time to do it. Kairos, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Matchmaking is always something that we've been waiting for, you know, how they're gonna be able to fix matchmaking. They've been trying, like Lilith has been trying to fix matchmaking, but again, right now, look at what happened with 3308 and 1606. You know, all those kingdoms are pissed, right? Because they asked 1606 to cancel the match, but 1606 denied. So just with one kingdom that denies cancel matchmaking, it's a huge problem because 3 kingdoms decide to cancel, but 3 camps decide to cancel. Only 1606 decided not to cancel. So then we have to move forward. But again, it's very difficult. I gotta be honest, it's very freaking difficult to get in agreement with someone, right? Oh, what the hell am I doing? All right, so far, again, exactly, my friend. It is. You see, Carois, it is difficult, my friend. It is, but it's a beautiful game. So that's what I'm telling you. Do not rush yourself. Many mistakes that I see from other players is when they are comfortable in a C kingdom or CB kingdom, they're very comfortable there. But they feel like they already have enough power or they're strong enough to go and compete against high CA kingdoms or Imperial kingdoms. So they end up migrating to another high CA kingdoms and Imperial kingdoms, and then they realize like, holy crap, this is different. You know, now my account is not as strong that I thought. I'm absolutely trading negative. And when you see those trades and when you see that you're not performing well, you get disappointed, and then you get to the point where you know you want to quit the game because you're not good enough or you're not strong enough. But the problem is you end up jumping to a different level of competition. So you want to enjoy the game, CB Kingdom will be a great choice for you. If you're starting in the game, stay in CC Kingdoms. Like, do not rush yourself. KvKs will only last, you know, fights in KvKs, some fights will only last like a day. kings that will only last 1 day or 2 days max. So you won't force yourself. You won't force your account. You will force yourselves physically and mentally fighting in the KvK. And also, you're not gonna spend that much crazy money because most of those kingdoms and C kingdoms and CB kingdoms, some of them don't spend that much money either. But if you go to CA kingdom and has, you know, Imperial kingdom, then forget it. You have to spend money. You have to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. Your account will be destroyed. I'm telling you, your freaking account will be destroyed. I've been in Imperial Kingdom since almost freaking 4 years now, 3 years now, with almost two to three of my accounts, and I always regret it, right? But I always have fun, right? Because I always fight all the time. But what I regret is I always lost 7 to 15 to either 20 million troops. So, but I know that's the reason why I'm going. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I'm going, because I have a lot of fights there and I'm enjoying my fights. But at the same time, I regret it when I see that I end up losing close to 20 million troops. I get pissed off. You know what I mean? So don't do that, my friend. You know, get yourself in a place where you're going to enjoy the game, because, again, it's a beautiful game. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to put this guy here. Okay, I'm going to put this guy here. And the reason why is because I'm going to bring this to Delta. So now we have transmutation stones. Transmutation stones is they'll be the ones that are gonna help me bring my cavalry marches solid. There we go. We're gonna bring this here. So you see, this is a lot of things that you need to learn in the game, my friends. And thank you to those who are helping me always on the chat, and also helping me big time when it comes to how do you call it? When it comes to like Moner, Bot Impossible, and others that, you know, in Discord we always chat and see what will be a good benefit for my account. So there is Treasure, you know, with the highest all damage. Okay, highest all damage, and that's what I want. Okay, that's what I want. Now I'm gonna transmute, and hopefully we get something juicy. Of course, Lilith always loved when I spend all my freaking transmutation stones. Thank God that I had almost 700 of those. Oh, there we go. Look at this. This was a good roll. This was a good roll. I just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna freaking fight for it. Night Fury, Habibi, how are you? Fury, listen, I'm sorry. Guys, we got Fury, one of the leaders and kings from 3473. We were supposed to be doing this live streaming together with this guy, but I end up doing the wrong freaking time because they end up having ARC. So he was not able to join us on the live streaming early in the morning because they were having ARC matches. And that was my bad because, again, I didn't realize the freaking time of the schedule, guys. In any kingdom that I am, I don't check anything. Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't check anything. Like Discord, I don't check anything. So most of the leaders, they always message me privately because they know I'm always doing something. So Night Fury, can we do me a favor, my friend? I have to go with my mom now, with my parents. So we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna do a live streaming with 3473 leaders any day this week, because I'm gonna be free this week. So any day this week, we're gonna do a live streaming with 3473 leaders. We're gonna talk about reviewing our KvK and what options do they think they're gonna be able to have, you know, fighting against the enemy, and also pre-KvK. What's a good push for pre-KvK with 3473? Night Fury, we're gonna do this live streaming next time, my friend, because I definitely need to leave. And I want you guys to hear from 3473. Do not forget, 3473 is a great freaking active kingdom, my friend. They end up doing an amazing freaking KvK 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, they end up fighting against 3308 and 2377 versus all kingdoms. So it was not an easy KvK. They lost the last KvK fighting against, what is it, Kane. I think it was 1981, I believe. Yeah, I think they lost last KvK. But guys, I have to leave, okay, because I need to go with my family. But we're gonna end up doing another live streaming, and we're gonna talk about 3473 leadership, my friends, and it's gonna be fun. So thank you so much all for your help. We end up doing some great stuff together. We end up bringing, you know, most of my marches to level 3, which is something that is going to be very good for me on the open field. We're going to have more troop capacity. We have some also other things that end up being level 4 to swarm enemy rallies and also swarm some flags as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't take your time anymore. I'll definitely need to leave. 3473, you guys, it's in the house. We're going to, you know, continue with this beautiful live streaming with the leaders for 3473. I believe tomorrow. I'll catch up with them, you know, in private. But thank you so much, all my friends. Listen, Lord 63, like, come on, man. You like 65 needs to chill, man. We're getting beat up. All right, 65 needs to chill. We're getting beat up. Night Fury, I private message you on Discord, my friend, and let's do something tomorrow, my friend. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. God bless all of you guys, and hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you, Habibis. Appreciate it. We're gonna go check 75 because I feel like something spicy is happening there. So let's take a look real quick before I leave. Yo, what is going on with 65, guys? Like, their activity is beyond crazy. These guys are freaking going nuts. Oh, Jesus. They burned another fort. Yo, 65. Good job, my friends. Let's go. You know, we're gonna get you back. We're gonna get you. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it, guys. God bless all of you. Have a great day.